Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime review. Welcome once again. This is going to be another anime review that was recommended by Arceus, actually. When we did the spring live video, we talked about what he watched, what he liked, and he recommended this one, My Clueless First Friend, which I had already seen the first episode. I knew what it was about, but he said that it was worth watching. So I watched it, and he wasn't wrong. Before anything though, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting on this video, and you guys can also like this video. There's also more stuff in the description below where you guys can find links and stuff like that, where you guys can go and check out more of what I do outside of YouTube. So, this series is a series has been airing since like 2018, I think, manga wise. Here in the US, the manga just started releasing, so we have like quite a bit of volumes to be released here. I think they're like down to like only 4 or 5 volumes right now, time of recording, and they haven't even scheduled the rest of the volumes. 'Cause I think the final volume in Japanese released this past month. So the story just ended essentially. We follow two people. We have a transfer student and we have the girl called the Green Reaper. So the transfer student, that is Nishimura. Sorry, that's the girl, and then the transfer student Tayo is the boy, and essentially that's the two main characters for the entire series. He really thinks that she's cool. She has a reputation in school for being the Green Reaper. No one wants to hang out with her. No one wants to be around her because she's bad luck. Well, the whole premises is them forming a friendship, and then more than that. So the clueless friend is obviously the transfer student, and he thinks that she's super cool because she's a Green Reaper. And a lot of comedy comes from him being clueless and oblivious of people are doing this to bully her or to make her to point her out of the crowd, and he sees the positive side of it. So almost every episode they use the same kind of jokes where some boys are bullying her and they're like, um, she's so creepy, blah blah blah, and she'll turn around and be like, "Oh, you think she's creepy too? Doesn't that make her so awesome?" And they're like, "Wait, we didn't call her awesome." And they're like, "Yeah, you just said that she's so awesome." And it turns off the fire of them wanting to bully her as much as they've done before, and in a comedic way, but also in a serious way. There was damage that was done to this girl. She was introvert because she was almost forced to be the introvert. But she's slowly coming out of her shell throughout the entire series and sees the benefits of being friends with this boy. Um, the anime has 13 episodes, and it kind of goes through most of the year of school year. It ends with a Christmas party, I believe. That's the 12th episode, and then the 13th episode is a little bit like the aftermath. But they always kind of hint or kind of play with us that they're gonna have a confession that they like each other, and it's, as far as I remember, because it's been like 2 weeks since I finished it. As far as I remember, there was no confession, at least no clear one. So still pretty fun. I mean, there is, I think, one episode where she goes to vacation and he ends up going to vacation too, and they end up in the same city. And she meets his grandmother and stuff like that. There's an episode where he gets hurt trying to protect her, and she feels horrible. Like his arm is fractured, like he's not okay, and she thinks like she's gonna lose the only friend that she has. And no, he ends up like saying, "I wanted to protect you. Like I did that for a reason." and it's all good and dandy. Um, Different characters end up being her friends eventually. We have um, the preppy girl and the nerdy girl who become her friends. We also have the guy's sister who becomes her friend as well. So there's a lot of characters that do end up being more reoccurring, but we still kind of focus on both of them. Um, and yeah, that in a nutshell is the series. It's actually a pretty straightforward series, but it's a very cute. I do recommend it. It is one that is not talked about enough, and I'm glad that RC has mentioned it in the live video that we had, because it's really one that you can just put aside and not really care about, and that's fine. But at the same time, if you're looking for a cute romance, there's no fan service. There's no, over the top action, over the top gore. There's none of those elements that yell at you that it's done mainly for the profit of the series. It's just someone who wrote something cute and was enjoying themselves writing something cute, which I personally appreciated and enjoy. So yeah, out of 10, I'll give this one 7. 7 out of 10. Go check it out if you're into this kind of series like I am. It is a have to. You guys will really enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.